Hi there everybody, this is Kelly Gettelfinger with Always Stampin' Videos. Today I'm going to show you how to make the no trim paper basket. This particular basket takes a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper or cardstock, and I'm going to show you two more sizes, smaller sizes, and give you the measurements for those. So let's get started. You're going to begin with a 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper or cardstock, and you're going to score that every 4 inches. So with your Simply Scored tool, you're going to score it 4 inches and 8 inches. Quarter turn your paper and score it 4 inches and 8 inches. Now you're going to turn your paper onto the corner of it, and because our designer series paper is too large now for the Simply Scored tool, we're going to bring in a ruler and line that up with the 6-inch mark. I'm going to hold it at the top here and then just slip your paper underneath just like that. Now I've marked another sheet of designer series paper so that you can see where we're scoring to. Right? We're scoring from the outer corner of each corner to the scored point where we just scored, where everything connects. So here we go. Hold on to that ruler, slip it under, slip your paper under, line it up with that 6-inch mark, and then line your ruler up with the point where those two scored lines come together. And that's where you're going to score. You're going to do that on all 4 corners. I've already done that to my designer series paper, so now I'm ready to go to the next step. I'm just going to fold in on each side. And then each corner is going to fold out. Alright, now we're going to add adhesive. I would suggest you use sticky strip. I'm using snail just to speed up time in the video. And you're going to put snail along 1 4-inch corner of each corner. So only 1 4-inch strip of each corner. So we're going to quarter turn, add some more sticky strip to all 4 corners. Now we're going to flip our designer series paper over, and we're going to add sticky strip to the center panel of 2 opposite panels. So there's 1, turn my paper all the way around, and there's 2. Now I'm going to set my designer series paper aside for a second and bring in, oops, let's see here, I measured this one wrong. We're going to bring in the handles. And your handles are going to measure, and I measured this one wrong, so I'm just going to really quick trim it up. There we go. Alright, so you're going to need 2 handles that measure 3/4 inch by 8.5 inch. And I like to score mine 3/4 inch from each end. And I'll show you why in just a second. Alright, bring back your basket, and we're going to go ahead and start with one of the basket's sides and go ahead and match up that corner so that it adheres together. And now we're going to fold that corner, that triangle, in towards where you had your sticky strip. Okay, so this is the sticky part where I put my adhesive, and I'm going to fold that in. But before I do, I want to add just a little bit of adhesive to both ends of my handles. Let's go ahead and do all four. And then I'm going to take my handle just with my finger and just curl it. The part where we scored is going to help us, scored our handle, is going to help us to know where to match it up on our basket. So that's where I'm going to start it. I'm going to fold that and adhere it down now. And now I'm going to take the other side of my handle, and that helps us match it up. Then we're going to bring the opposite corner together so that it is adhered together. And here's where we have to add some more sticky strip. And then that's just going to fold around that handle. There's one side ready to go, and now we're ready to do the other side. Again, we're going to push that corner out, adhere those pieces together, bring in our handle, give it a curl, and we're going to just add that handle there, bring that outside corner in, we're going to go ahead and glue the other corner together. There we go. Add some more sticky strip to this corner area. Attach our little handle and bring that in. And there you have it. Sometimes I like to bend mine down all the way so it actually looks like one of those little fabric baskets. Let me bring the sample back in. There you have it. And now here are the two other samples that I wanted to show you. There's a smaller one and an even smaller one. Let me give you the measurements for those. Alright, for this size, we've got 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. It's scored every 2 3/4 inch. And the handles are 1/2 by 5 1/2. And then the teeny tiny one is 6 inches by 6 inches, scored every 2 inches. And I just used ribbon for the handles. So there you have it, the no trim paper basket. I hope you have a creative day.